And now to the testimony on Capitol Hill, which is still going on, as I said, right now. Dr. Matthew Cabot from San Jose State University is here with me. And Matt, thanks for coming in. Always good to see you.
Happy to do it. Thank you. Yeah.
How do you do today?
So I think
he's still doing it. But
he's still doing it. I think he did much better than we thought he was going to do. The bar was pretty low for his performance. But in terms of crisis communication, it was textbook. Right. He acknowledged the problem, explained what happened and why. He took responsibility. He said, this is my company, I'm sorry. And then he talked about what they're going to do to fix the problems.
It was textbook crisis management.
Yes.
Absolutely right. I watched a good bit of it today. And typically, for a guy who's in social media, he's not that social when it comes to this type of performance. We know, as we reported, that he was preparing pretty heavily for this. That obviously paid off. This does not come easily for him.
He is a reluctant spokesperson for the company. You know, he knew that as the chief executive, he had to come in and do this performance. And the stock price was up 5% today, so an indication that he did better than people thought.
Right. What do you think he has learned, and what do you think Facebook will do as a result?
Zuckerberg, throughout the testimony today, talked about his days of creating Facebook in his dorm. Now he has 2 billion users out there. I think he's less naive about the power that he has and the platform has. I think he's learned that his platform can be used for good and it can be used for evil. And he's taking that very seriously, and I think that we showed a maturation today of his CEO position.
Yeah, I agree. I thought the same thing actually when I was watching. I saw sort of a transition in his demeanor and his way of casting this issue. It reflects, I think, some personal growth, but also corporate growth for Facebook, potentially.
Yeah, this was a pivotal moment for Facebook, and it could be a pivotal moment for tech companies in the Valley. There seems to be a sense that something has to be done now, given the power and the pervasiveness that social media has in our lives.
Do you think going forward this will affect the company in any significant way in terms of stock price or users who continue to sign up or sign off? It's going to have any long-lasting effect, or do we have short memories?
We have short memories, but all it takes is one more crisis to happen, and then the reputation takes another hit. I think there will be a positive bump from this testimony. I mean, tomorrow there's another day. He has another chance to do well or not do well. But I think in general, if he's able to put in place the things he talked about today, the company should do well. Now, there's also a sense that he will be working closely, the company will work closely with the government to find out what things do they need to do to make things better.
Now, one thing he wanted to avoid, and certainly all of Silicon Valley, I would suspect, wanted to avoid, was more regulation coming out of this. Do you think he will avoid that?
He actually said he would be okay with regulation. Okay. There was regulation that I think today that was talked about that he would be okay with. And other regulation, some he wouldn't be. And he got pressed, and some lawmakers said, but would you be in favor of a law? And he said, in principle, I'm in favor of that idea. But a law, I don't know. I'm not sure if we need a law.
Okay. All right. And of course, it'll be critical at the midterm elections.
Absolutely.
Everybody will be watching.
That's right.
Has Facebook righted this ship?
Yes.
Matthew, thanks very much.
Thank you, Dan. Yes,
Matthew
thank
Cabot
you.
from San Jose State. Appreciate it, Matt.